Hello everyone, thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you. Thank you once again for your continuous support and thanks for always staying tuned to our channel. Yes, we are Peak Network and we're here to keep you updated with all of the latest and most authentic happenings in our country. Right now, the news we've got is from Edo State. We all know that the Edo PDP primary election held today. We are here to give you all the details. Who came out as the successful candidate of that election? Just in a moment, we'll bring all of that to you. But before we do, guys, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. Thank you once again. Yes, let's get straight into the news and get all of the details. Edo PDP confirms Obaseki as consensus candidate. Chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Edo State, Dr. Anthony Aziegbemi, has confirmed that 3 of the 4 aspirants of the party have stepped down for Governor Godwin Obaseki. This is even as prominent members of the party have thrown their weights behind the re-election of Obaseki in the 19th September gubernatorial election. Aziegbemi, who gave this indication on Thursday evening at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, venue of the party's primary election, added that Governor Obaseki is now the consensus candidate for the party. The aspirants are Honorable Omorego Igbede Ihama, Engineer Gideon Ikine, and Barrister Kenneth Emaswagbu. Emaswagbu, who had earlier insisted that primary election must go on as scheduled, reportedly embraced peace only a few hours to the commencement of the primaries. Aziegbemi, however, said that the most important thing was that the aspirants stepped down and that did not matter when they stepped down. It doesn't matter whether aspirants stepped down 2 weeks ago, yesterday, this morning, afternoon, or not. But what I've just told you is that all the aspirants have stepped down. We now have the governor as the only aspirant, Aziegbemi said. The Edo PDP chairman, however, said delegates of the party from the 192 ward in the state must still participate in the voting process to satisfy the requirement of the country's Electoral Act. What we are going to do here now is that in accordance with the Electoral Act, there must be a voting process again. With the Act, we must still go on to the voting process. Speaking on the likely outcome of the governorship election, a former member of the House of Representatives, Omosede Igbenedion, said she believes that the people of Edo will return Governor Godwin Obaseki for a second term. Edo people will come out en masse and vote for Obaseki. The people are strongly behind him. I am sure that 90% of Edo people will vote him in September 19 governorship election. Also speaking, Mr. Mike Ogeadome, a former chief of staff to former President Goodluck Jonathan, said that the coming of Godwin Obaseki will further strengthen the PDP. Before now, the PDP has 2 senatorial seats and the All Progressive Congress APC has only 1. This is an indication that the PDP is even stronger now with Obaseki, he said. On her part, the chairman of Esako East Local Government Area, Mrs. Ebehi Benedicta, noted that Obaseki's popularity among the people will win him a second term. No doubt that PDP will return him. He is loved by the people. He has worked for us as Edo people. So guys, that's the update reaching us regarding the Edo PDP primaries that was slated to hold today. Right now, we can see that the PDP chairman, Dr. Tony Aziegbemi, he has confirmed that Obaseki is their consensus candidate because the other 3 aspirants have willingly stepped down. And he said one shocking thing, guys. I don't know if you took note. What he stated was that it doesn't really matter when the aspirants step down. What matters the most is that they stepped down, whether it was 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago, or barely an hour ago. What matters the most is that they've actually stepped down. We know that one of the aspirants kept saying that he was not going to step down, that he can't throw away the number of years that he has put into all of this. And then we people kept speculating that it's going to be a tussle for Mr. Obaseki. We know Gideon Ikine willingly stepped down on time, but this other aspirant, he wasn't ready to step down. But surprisingly, just in the middle of the primary, just a couple of hours before everything would start, he willingly stepped down. And they are really glad about that. And the PDP chairman, Aziyegbemi, is stating that, however, now they know that it's only Obaseki that is left in the race, but they just have to do the due process to meet and satisfy the requirements of INEC. We know the country's electoral act. There must be a voting process. So they are still going to vote. The party is still going to carry out the voting from the 192 wards of the state. They will still participate and do everything and collate and they need to get the votes, the numbers. They need to put everything together. But he definitely knows that Obaseki, the PDP chairman is stating with confidence here that he can see Obaseki coming on a second term as a governor of Edo State under the umbrella of PDP. He's very positive about that since everything has gone this way, that the other aspirants have stepped down for Godwin Obaseki, that Obaseki is definitely going to win. But anyways, PDP governor, PDP chairman has confirmed that Obaseki is the consensus candidate. However, they are just carrying out the due process. So we all know what that result is going to be. So I don't think there's any much of a suspense left because the other three aspirants, they've stepped down. So everything they are doing right now is just formality to meet with the requirement. Governor Obaseki has actually emerged the consensus candidate. We can see that he's got a lot of popularity, he's got a lot of loyalists, and to some extent, Edolites, they value him and they wish him well. Even before now, a lot of congratulatory messages have been pouring out to the person of Obaseki about him emerging as the consensus candidate of PDP. We'll see how this goes. Let's remember that earlier on today, Primate Oyedele made a prediction that Obaseki was going to emerge as the winner of this race, and everything is looking in that direction. You know, people said they are going to wait to hear the result at the end of the day. If they should take all of those, his prediction and his prophecy, if they should take it seriously. You know, he reminded everyone also today that he was the same one that prophesied, that saw it, that Obaseki was going to leave the All Progressive Congress. And guys, did that happen? Yes, of course it did. It did happen. Obaseki left All Progressive Congress and now he has joined the PDP, the People's Democratic Party. So we'll see how all of this goes. We're just waiting for the official announcement, but we know PDP chairman Tony Aziyegbemi has confirmed it already that Obaseki is the consensus candidate. He has confirmed it, so no more speculations to say, probably some other aspirants have not stepped down for him. It's the chairman that have confirmed it here now, that all the aspirants have actually stepped down for Governor Godwin Obaseki. So guys, leave your take and leave your comments down below in the comment section. We know the venue for the party's primary was at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. That was where everything took place, and now that was where Aziyegbemi also gave that declaration, that announcement. He gave that declaration that Obaseki is the consensus candidate for the governorship election come September 19th. So Obaseki is going to face the person of Pastor Osaige Ize-Iyamu. We know that he was the winner, the one that came out successful from the primaries of the All Progressive Congress. The other aspirants, we don't know what they did. At some point they stated that they've stepped down, the person of Obaze Osaro, but there was still a vote. Maybe it was something like this as well, just to fulfill the process of INEC. They've actually stepped down and they just still wanted to carry out the process. That was how Osaige Ize-Iyamu emerged as the winner of the primaries for the All Progressive Congress. So guys, let us know your take on all of this. I want to say thank you once again for always coming out here. Thank you for sharing our news. Thank you for liking. Thank you for all that you do. We really do appreciate you. And please guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Join the family. Click on the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hit on the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. We want to say thank you once again. Till we'll come your way again with more updates. It's bye for now and God bless.